Good morning, student. Let us start the practically how we can read the content of the file using the Python programming in chapter in file handling. Now, first we create a file in your folder. So I am just create a file in E drive. There is already a Python program folder. Now open this folder. Next we can create a new text file. So we can create here the text documents. So this text file is open. So now you can write here what anything you can write here, some text here. So you can write Python is an amazing language. Again we can write Python is an interpreted language, and then full stop. Now this file we can create. After creation of this file, now we can save this file in same folder with the name. I am right here the file name ABC. There is no need to write the extension name because we already created the file in the notepad, so the extension by default is txt. So now save the same folder, whatever the folder you have created. Now click on the save button. Now this file save. Now you can create a text file. Now come on your Python console, that is Spider. Now you can write here the code. First we can create the object, the file object, that is known as the file handler. Okay, so let us start. We can create the file handler. First we create the file object. F1 is equal to open, then double quotation. In double quotation we can write the path of the file where it is stored. So here we can write E colon. So this is my file. I am copy and then paste here. This is the E drive that contain the folder, then double slash sign, then Python program. You know very well the double slash sign used for to avoid the delimiter concept, and it is behave like a string. So now again double quotation, we can write here file name ABC with extension .txt. Now double quotation close, again comma, we can write here the file mode, that is read mode. This is optional, you can write or not, can be optional. Now come on next point. We can read this file. We are using three functions. Last topic yesterday we have already discussed three functions: read, read line, and read lines. Now one by one we can check how this works. So first we can take a variable str using str is equal to f1 dot read, and now here is the n byte, that is 5 byte. Then print str. Now save this file. And run this program. Now we can find this output is the Python. Let us see the output. The output will be Python. This is the output PYTHO, because the first line having the word PYTHO, that is the 5 characters. So it show the 5 character. Okay. Now if you are going to take without using any variable, so you can just write here, don't mention anything here. That is the function read function has empty. So what's going on? Now run this program. So what the output will be? It show the whole string. This is the whole string in the file abc.txt. Python is an amazing language, Python is an interpreted language. So this will read all the bytes and return in the form of string. Okay, so this is the concept of the read function. Now next point, we are using the read line. So read line function basically read line by line of the content of the text file. So line by line means that you can read these using this function line by line. We can use this function. We can now again run this program read line, so it will show the output first line, that is Python is an amazing language. So this the output will be Python is an amazing language. Now again we can, so read line function basically show the line by line output of the content of that file. So what's going on? Again we can copy these things and again print here. Now let us see, again we can paste here, again run. So the output will be Python is an amazing language or Python is an interpreted language. But there is a difference between read and read line. Let us see. When we print, when we are using read, so it will show the Python is an amazing language without any blank string. Here is a blank line. So when you are using read lines, always it show a blank line string. Okay, so that is the use of read lines. Okay, to avoid this thing, you can use end delimiter. You can use end using is equal to single quotation. So what's when this print str comma end is equal to single quotation. Now next you are using this end is equal to single quotation. Then when you run this program, when you execute this program, so you see the what's going on. There is no any blank line string. There is no any blank line. Okay, so if you are using read line, so that is the difference between read and read lines. Okay, so read line both returns a byte of strings, both returns, but the read line contain the one blank line string. Okay, now next function, that is we are using read lines. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so the read lines function basically it can allocate all the bytes, allocate all the bytes of the text and return in the form of list. Okay, return in the form of list. Okay, now come on the next programming point of view. Let us see how the read line functions execute, how we can run this. Now come read line. Now we are using here read lines. Now only users create read lines. Now just remove this. Now again there is no need to write end delimiter. There is no need to write these things. Okay, remove that things. Okay, now this is, now execute. Now this again execute this program. So you can just see, let's see what's the output. What's the output will be, that is the output. You just see that what's going on. The output will be, the output is in the form of list. See, here is the bracket and here is also the brackets. So you know very well the bracket show in the form of string. Okay, so that is use of the read lines functions. Okay, so that is very important. So these three functions, read, read line and read lines.